Hey, what's up guys? If you clicked on this video, then chances are you have a Z125 Pro. If you don't, I'll show you what it is. That little guy right there. It's a tiny little motorcycle. If you watch my videos, you'll hear me refer to it all the time as my mini bike. And I say that not because it's a mini bike, but because it's a miniature version of a bike, basically. Mini bike, I tend to think that $400 thing you buy at Walmart, made by Coleman, that has a 200cc engine on it. It's not that. This is an actual motorcycle. It's just miniaturized. So, Z125 Pro, check it out. It's a mini me of bikes, honestly. I'm over 6 feet tall, so I feel like a giant on the thing. The weird thing is, in other countries, the Z125 is more like a bigger full-size motorcycle almost, like 15 horsepower. And then I guess they were thinking, well, in America, Americans don't buy small displacement bikes, so maybe if we just make it so ridiculously small, they'll buy it as a novelty. I guess what they went for, and it worked, because people buy them now, and that's really what it is. It's a toy novelty. I mean, it's not a useful bike really at all. You can't haul anything on it. It barely keeps up with traffic. I feel ridiculous on it at times because I'm so tall and lanky, and there's no power. You can't take it on the highway, so it really just is a novelty toy, basically. So, but all that being said, the reason I'm making the video today is if you own one of these, and you're like me, the first thing you're going to want to know is how do I make it a little bit faster. So I've done a lot of searching for videos out there to see what people are doing. I'm not doing anything different than other people have done. The main reason I'm doing this is I haven't seen a lot of people document on video what they get out of it. So I'm going to show you the parts I bought. This is kind of my teaser video to let you know what I'm going to do to it and give you the results. And those results will be coming later after I install all this stuff and have it dyno tuned. So let's go take a look at the parts I got. Alright, so here we go. I bought the basics. Anytime you're trying to get some performance out of an engine, what do? Intake, exhaust, fuel controller. So that is what we got right here. I bought a Chimera intake, which I know a million of people have put on. I bought a DynoJet power commander, fuel management system. And I bought what I think is a reasonable priced aftermarket exhaust. And I chose one that I really couldn't find any sound bites for. So we went with the Hot Bodies exhaust. Had a crazy awesome deal on their website. I picked that up cheap. So we're gonna put these three things on the bike. These are the three basic things that everybody does. I'm gonna install them, and then we're gonna take this sucker to dyno. And I'm gonna have it custom dyno tuned to pull as much horsepower as we can out of this thing and let you know what the real numbers are. I mean, you're gonna get probably, I'm gonna say no more than 1 horsepower out of it. Probably more like a half to just less than 1, I'm gonna guess. Just based on some of the other dyno runs I've seen with some parts added. So, but when you think about it, that's a lot when you're talking about a bike that right now is sitting at about 8 horsepower. So to add 1 is kind of a big deal for this little thing. It's not going to give me probably any more top end speed. It's probably just going to get me there a little bit easier and quicker. So that is the plan. I haven't been able to find any videos of anyone doing these three things and actually showing me the results. I mean, there's some videos out there with 143 kits, that's the big thing to do, which, I mean, that might eventually happen to this. I don't know, we'll see. I'll also do a soundbite video here with the Hot Bodies exhaust, since I couldn't find that anywhere. So once I get that sucker on there, we'll do some comparison, stock versus the Hot Bodies, so you can hear the sound, make the decision on whether you want to buy that one or not. Let me go back to so I bought not only the exhaust, it's kind of a, nice carbon fiber look to it. Of course, header pipe. And then I bought the DB killer to put in it. I like exhaust to have some growl, but I do not like loud, obnoxious exhaust. So I'm hoping that the DB killer will cut down on, excessive noise. I'm not quite sure how it goes in there. I mean, normally they go in the end like that, but you know, this doesn't have the little screw hole or whatever to put it in there. So when I bought it, it said it's an inline one, so I'm guessing it goes basically right in there somehow. We'll figure it out. There's pretty much only one way I could see it going together. But yeah. So there you go. Little teaser video of upcoming build. Once I get it all in there, get it tuned, I'll have a new video for you to show you what the basics get you, and is it worth it. I'll give you a rundown of all the money I spent. This stuff was not cheap, so you know, you'll be able to tell firsthand if it's worth it. So I will hopefully have the results to you in a week or two. I don't know what the shop schedule is like for getting this thing on the dyno. He also said they might have to do some adjustments to get it even to fit on the dyno because this thing's tiny. But he said he could do it, so trust him that he can do it. If not, then kind of screwed because I won't have it tuned correctly. I don't know where else to take it. There's only one guy in town I found that to do this bike. Everybody else wants to do like Harley tunes, and you know, those guys, they don't want to touch a Z125 Pro. So stay tuned for more. If you like what you see, you want to see more on this bike, hit subscribe. Check out some of my other videos on this bike. I recently had my dad ride on it, which was kind of funny to get video of that. Also have other bikes I do videos on, including an electric bicycle too, that we're going to be doing some changes to that as well. So check that out. And thanks for watching.